We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Sentinels of Columbus taking on the New York Jets. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. This is Young on the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, they go with Young. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hartman. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Sentinels are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Oh, some strong running. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice. because you've got to stay alert back there in every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL.
Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hartman. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Sentinels have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Throwing on 1st down. Hartman will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. To throw on 2nd down. Hartman. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Hartman. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Sentinels are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. They'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sheldon. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Sheldon. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
On 3rd down, Sheldon. And that's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
This is taken at the 18. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 6. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Hartman. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, Hartman. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, Sheldon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sheldon. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Throwing on 1st down. Sheldon. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Jets get a bit closer. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake. Hartman. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Columbus with the football here to begin the second quarter. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they try the right side here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to throw sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. To throw on 3rd down. Hartman able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards that time.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On 1st down, Hartman. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Columbus.
On 1st and 10, Hartman. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Sentinels take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it, 6 points on the board. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. And New York set to take the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Alert and ready to put your best product out there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Briggs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here is 3rd down and 4. Off play action. Sheldon. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Good decision to keep the football and some really good running to find the end zone.
And so much for scouting because you know they went over this in practice on the defensive side that you have to protect the edges in that RPO that he may tuck it and keep it himself. Instead, he crashed down and off he went.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hartman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Hartman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And now out come the Jets.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sheldon. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Sheldon. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hartman. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Here's a give up the middle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Now to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Back to throw. Hartman. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other has got it.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on now is the punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing on first down, Sheldon. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Sheldon. That's caught by Waller out left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
So 22 more yards there and another first down.
Looking to throw. Sheldon. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Jets! From 6 yards away.
And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this... On 1st and 10, Hartman. That one complete to Elliott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts to throw on second down. Hartman. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down. Hartman. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a wrong one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He finds his man complete. It's Briggs. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin out in Houston, where you see the final score there. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. The Mounties trying to start the season right, and is looking good so far at home. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. The Bills with an ideal start as they move to 1-0 in front of their home faithful. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the...
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. Well, they've got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 3.
To throw. Hartman. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Throwing on 1st down. Hartman. And his pass incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you...
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down, Sheldon.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sheldon.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Sheldon. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They to sack him back at the 33-yard line. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
We're certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing the second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but
he'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Hartman. And that's Elliott, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Young. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hartman. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 11. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
And New York set to take the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
At the 44-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down here at the 23.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sheldon. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Sheldon. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 2nd down and a yard. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On 2nd down, here's the option. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Sheldon. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Sheldon. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Looking to throw. Sheldon. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Their mobile quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Hartman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Columbus first down.
They run the counter. Young. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off play action. Hartman.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, he gets this away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sheldon. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a first down and
try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. The offense on third down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Second down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he is going to have the Jets first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Sheldon. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up third down on the sack. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd and long. Sheldon. To the sideline and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he returns this to the 22. Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hartman got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Off the bootleg. Hartman. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone going to be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, and he gets them to 1-0.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.